So even though it was made out to seem as though it was the United States that was in control of this war, a few days after the war has been started, things are shifting a little bit, and now it's starting to seem as though Iran is actually the ones that are in control of this war. And let me explain to you why. It all revolves around oil, Straits of Hamas. I don't think that the US foresaw this strategic move by Iran. We're hoping that we're going to strike Iran, take out their leaders, and Iran would, back down and agree to a ceasefire. But that's anything but that has happened. If anything has happened, it's Iran that have flipped the script now on the US, and the US seem to be the ones scrambling to figure out how they are going to overcome the strategic move by Iran, because Iran holds and controls the Straits of Hormuz, okay? And we all know that up to 80% of the world's oil comes through that little passage, and whoever controls and owns that passage is in charge of the oil control as far as the world is concerned. And because Iran controls it, they get to call the shots. Iran has come out and said publicly that they are using the Straits of Hamas as leverage against the US and Israel. And boy, is that a good leverage to have, because they are, like I just said, pretty much controlling this war at the moment. Yes, there's still missile fire going on. Yes, there are still drones flying around and being, launched into different nations. But regardless of all of this fire strike, air strike, ship, warship strikes, the main thing is that Strait of Hormuz, all that oil, all those tankers that can't now go in, that can't come out because Iran will not allow them to. Apparently they won't allow them to, because according to Iran, India and Russia, including China, have been secretively buying their oil since this war has kicked off from Iran, and has allowed their ships to go through, but nobody else's. Because Iran sent a clear message: if you're buying oil from us, we will allow your ships to go through. If you're buying oil from any of the other, nations like Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Bahrain, etc., not going to happen. So they are pretty much controlling the situation, which is not something that the US foresaw. Now causing a world economic collapse. Oil prices around the world are going up. Food prices around the world are going up. Even, we're talking about agricultural prices are going up. Farming, agriculture has just caused a major spike. Why? Because America decided to attack Iran when they were told not to. Now we all suffer the wrath of Iran, and Iran's imposing on the Straits of Hamas because of one nation, the Americans. Anyway, that's the latest, craziest news. Barrels of oil are apparently going to be going up now as well. For the first time, we've seen barrels go over $100. Iran are threatening that it could go up to $200 a barrel. $200 a barrel. We're already seeing the effects of the oil, gas, petrol prices around the world being affected as we speak. And this is only going to be worse if these prices go up any higher. And it's set to possibly go up to $200 a barrel. $200 a barrel. Anyway, thank you for watching Vincent Daily World News. Please hit that subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber. We would appreciate your support, and we will keep you up to date here as to what's going on around the world. Thanks.